August 2017, I was talking to Frank Gagliano and Taggart about coming into Little Rock and opening this area up. They're experiencing a lot of growth here, and we felt like it was a viable option for us to come in and continue to develop our footprint here within the state, within the area. We began to do some market research actually on the ground in November. And in January of this year, January 1, we opened the first office here in downtown Little Rock.
Little Rock is a critical market and a critical component of our field success moving forward. This is an opportunity for us to grow and expand our footprint into a profitable market, into a market that we have a healthy economy and a backbone that's going to support our business. Meanwhile, we're going to be able to give back to the community through various programs, along with helping our clients like we do.
It's a lot of going out there and just doing it, staying on the ground, meeting people, going to every networking event as possible, going to chamber events, ribbon cuttings, just being a part of the community itself, not just coming in and doing your day-to-day job, but actually going out and getting on the streets and being with everyone.
If you go out there and talk to any of the reps on the floor and say, hey, how many brand new people do we need to talk to today to be successful? They're going to tell you. They know the number. That is what it's a combination of the mindset and then integrating the systems, knowing your comp plan, knowing your conversion, all those things work together hand in hand. That's what's going to help us be successful here.
The town has been phenomenally welcoming from Chamber of Commerce, business standpoint, networking. We've been received with open arms here in this market to a point that is surprising at times, but we're welcome here. They're glad to have us, and I think sky's the limits.
Coming from Memphis, very strong culture there, very high-performing team, been the #1 branch in the country in 16 and 17. And we wanted to bring that same culture there, but how do we do that when we don't have veteran reps in the office? So what we decided was we grew Memphis large enough that in January 1 of 2018, we actually split the Memphis office into two. So now we have Memphis, East Memphis. So our vision for 2018 was we're gonna have 3 different teams, Memphis, East Memphis, and Little Rock, but we wanna have that same culture. It's almost like a cherry pie, right? You cut a cherry pie into 3 pieces, you're going to see the lines on the outside, but the filling is all the same on the inside. So we knew we had to get reps local within the community, but how are we going to find them? I didn't know anybody in Little Rock. Curry didn't know anyone in Little Rock. I'd never even been to Little Rock before. I'd driven through it a couple times. So we had to do very much a boots on the ground approach. We worked with our recruiters. They scoured the online channels such as LinkedIn, but it really boiled down to Karina and I had to get down and get out there and knock on doors and meet people. And that's what we did for the entire first quarter.
Getting operations off the ground from a real estate standpoint, prospecting standpoint, sources, COIs, networking, and partnering with business in an effective way to drive business is a challenge, and that's proven to be true here. That said, we started this operation roughly a year ago from a planning and organization standpoint. The last 9 months, we've had an amazing opportunity to get out and really start seeing the fruits of our labor as we've had our sales reps begin selling over the last 45 days.
We opened the office officially Jan 1. Our first 3 reps went on plan July 1st. Eric Elizondo, Brent Blackwell, Sarah Garner. On August 1st, we had Whitney Hicks and Brian McElroy go on plan as well.
They're all go-getters. They've got experience in sales. But all of them have a really large network, and it's something they enjoy doing, and that's what you have to be able to do if you're going to be successful in this company. This company and the job itself is based a lot off of networking, sourcing, and prospecting, and these guys are really good at it. Going out there, they don't have any problems going out and meeting people, shaking hands, kissing babies, so they make it fun.
The best part has been our team. It trickles down from Taggart, Jeremy, Karina, and then just my counterparts, the other sales reps here in the office. Myself, Brent, and Eric went on plan the same time and went through training together in Plano and got to experience that residency program and just having their backs.
My successes from going on plan is being able to quote. I'm telling you, that's been a big deal. But for me, the biggest thing is actually getting a phone call and being able to handle that client right then and there, producing a number for them, manipulating that number however I need to do it, and answering their questions versus, oh, hey, thank you for calling. Let me get back with you in just a little bit, hanging up and then calling them back. For me, that's a big thing. I know just like with anything else, people want answers now. They want They want to know what's going on right now.
I think for me, there's two big success stories. One is as a team, we've come together really well. For me personally, I've been really successful in just meeting new people, getting them the insurance that they need, and actually getting really good referrals as well.
There's a lot of excitement going on. We're a new branch, Fortune 100 company. Everybody's heard about Liberty Mutual in Little Rock and in Arkansas. So us being kind of the initial ground troops has been kind of fun. There's a lot of excitement going on, and we're just trying to keep things moving and trying to keep up with our neighbors in Memphis, which has been a pretty big task.
I think that the Little Rock team is great here. I think that it's, one of the few offices that I can say that has a great balance of people. No matter what industry that they come from, I think we have some pretty creative and talented rock stars.
We found our dynamic really fast and saw what our strengths were, what our weaknesses were, and how we could help each other improve on those different aspects.
It's like being in a canoe and you're on the open water and everyone is rowing in the same direction instead of having that one person in the back that doesn't know what they're doing and maybe rowing in the opposite direction, and you're not spinning in circles. Everyone's going the same way.
It's just a matter of application and sticking to what works. I don't think it's a whole nother magic ball type situation. I think it's just putting in the elbow grease and putting the amount of hours.
Due diligence, tenacity, and just being fearless and completely relentless in prospecting and always meeting people and never missing an opportunity to talk to somebody about their current situation and how I can maybe help better position them to help them realize their dreams and protect their assets.
I think the most thing that'll make the Little Rock office successful is them learning and feeding off of each other. For example, with our first rep having 13 policies week 1, that's huge. It's very strong. It's something they can all learn from, and it's something they can all strive for.
Number one, we've got ownership. We take responsibility for our actions. That is what first and foremost is going to help us be successful. And number two, we believe in prospecting. Prospecting every single day. That's what's going to help us be successful.